Yo, what's up, guys? I am coming at you in the afternoon because, well, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a reminder because something pretty cool is going to be happening here this Saturday, September 12th, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And that thing that I'm talking about is our Brand Accelerator Live 2020, our virtual event. And what I wanted to do here today, or this afternoon, I should say, just out of the blue, by the way, I just decided to do this because I wanted to make sure that everyone was aware that we are just a couple of days away. I literally just got off of our first dry run, our dress rehearsal, if you will, on Brand Accelerator Live, figuring out and testing all of the tech behind it. This is going to be a full day workshop that is going to start at actually 9:30 a.m., but we're kicking it off at 10 a.m., but we're going to be doing a little pre-event stuff at 9:30, and it's going to go all the way through until evening. Actually, our last session is going to be just after 6 o'clock, and then we're going to do a networking party roundtable. Got a lot of cool things that I have planned, and it's just going to be an awesome event. So what I wanted to do here today is I wanted to share with you the topics that we're going to be drilling into and that we're going to be teaching, and we're going to be sharing everything during this full day. All right. So let me get to it. And actually, let me pull my screen up here so I can toggle through here and show you guys exactly what we have planned. All right. So the very first thing I want to say, and this is something really, really important, is there's a lot of, whether it's summits, virtual events out there that have like 40 plus speakers and all of these different tracks that you can go to and all this stuff. I wanted to keep this very, very simple, very concise, and really actionable. Okay. So we've compressed it into one day, and it's going to be really, really dialed in. And the goal here, just like it says here on the screen, is to simplify, reduce overwhelm, and get results in your brand after you attend this one-day event. All right. So with that being said, let's move on. All right. So the schedule of the day is right here. This here is going to be the first session, and it's going to be presented by me. And what we're going to be talking about is the new traffic and profit landscape in 2020 and beyond. And really what we're going to be doing here is exploring the landscape. And what I'm going to be sharing with you are different ways to start thinking in the eyes of your business and your brand, what makes the most sense for you. All right. Now, this presentation here, this session is really going to set up the rest of the day. Everything is going to build off of this. This is why I wanted to start with this, because I want you to understand the landscape. All right. And I want you to also understand there's really two components to really building a brand. And that is, one, traffic, and then two, profit, right? I mean, we're building a business for it to eventually make some money, right? So that's what we're going to be doing here during Brand Accelerator Live, the virtual event, our workshop day. All right. So that's going to be session number one. That's at 10 a.m. to 10:50. Then moving on to session number two is going to be with my good friend and one of the main key instructors really inside of Brand Creators Academy, and that is Chris Shafer. If you want to learn about really anything business related, or in this case, we're going to be talking about content creation and really how to do it free, you're going to want to be in on this session, because Chris is going to break that down and really drill into how you can do it and how you can do it very easily, but also what makes the most sense for your business. So everything really comes down to you going through this session and then picking out which one of these methods works for you, and then you go with it, you run with it. All right. So moving on to session number three, another traffic piece. Okay. And this here is my lovely daughter, Alexis, who will be teaching, okay, this session. All right. She's actually built her blog up over 85,000 visitors per month. And she's actually really gotten good at Pinterest. She actually taught a full training inside of Brand Creators Academy. She's going to be breaking down the exact strategy and doing it in a 50-minute session. So you're not going to want to miss this. And this one here we titled Using Pinterest to Drive Thousands to Your Website Every Month. And it's a simple strategy that once you get done with this session, you'll be able to implement it and you'll be able to deploy it. Okay. So that's going to be session number 3. That's at 12 to 12:50. And then session 4 is at 1:30 to 2:20. Again, my good friend Chris Shafer, and he's going to be teaching you the simplified email list building and marketing formula. All right. So again, if you haven't started building your list, this is a must. Okay. If you are already building your list, it's still a must because there's probably things that you could be doing better. And it's always like one of those things that can shift something for you or maybe open your eyes to something new. You're always going to want to pay attention to that. I don't know about you, but anytime I read a book, if I go back and read it again, I pick up something that I missed the first time. This is exactly why if you are already building a list, this is something you definitely want to attend. And I also just want to say that any of these sessions, if all you were to do is to come to one of these sessions, it's going to be a complete workshop. And the price of admission is probably worth just that one session. Fortunate for you, we've got a bunch of sessions here that are packed into this day that are all going to stack on each other. So again, that's session number 4. Session number 5, I am really excited about because Cassidy Tuttle, a good friend of mine, also someone that I was in a mastermind with, very good friends with now. And we always seem to connect every now and then to go over what's working, what's not, and all of that stuff. And she shared with me something that she started doing just a couple months ago. And she's building an email list at the same time as selling a very inexpensive digital product and how she's turned that into $15,000 in 30 days. She's going to break down that simple funnel and show you exactly how she did it. All right. So that is session number 5. Session number 6, I'm back at it with you guys. And this one here, I've never taught before, but I'm going to teach it here for you guys or anyone that is attending Brand Accelerator Live. And that is the blueprint to creating your first digital product and selling it in 30 days or less. All right. So you see how everything's building on each other, right? And you're going to see as you go through this day, you're going to see how even the very first session will link back to this session. Okay. Or this session can link back to Chris Shafer's session on email list building or content creation, because this strategy right here, this thing that I'm going to be teaching actually does very well if you're already creating content. But if you're not, it's okay. But if you are already creating content, you might already have a digital product right under your nose and you don't even know it. We just got to package it up, get it ready to be sold. So anyway, that is session number 6. That's at 3:30 to 4:20. Then session 7, once again, Chris Shafer is going to be teaching something that I know everyone is going to want to attend, because anytime we talk about paid ads, Facebook ads in this case, people want to listen. And let me just tell you something. Chris Shafer, who has run millions of dollars in ads for other companies, knows a thing or two about ads. But the cool thing is he's found a very simple way that you can implement this. And it doesn't have to be for a lot of money. Actually, the way that we start these ads is we start them with a very small budget, as small as $5 per day. And then from there, we can scale that up. And he's got one little cool little part of this strategy that allows you to scale the ads, which is usually hard, have it done by Facebook and have Facebook help you scale them only if it hits certain criteria. And well, Facebook wants that criteria to be met because they want you to spend more money. But the only way you're going to spend money is if it meets your criteria. And again, this is one you're not going to want to miss. But also, you can see when you have Facebook ads in there, we can drive that to a digital product. We can drive it to our content. We can build our email list. Facebook ads isn't just another traffic avenue that we want to explore. And again, it doesn't have to be hard or complicated. All right. And then the last session of the day is the official one. We have one after this, but this one here, session 8, me again. And this is where I'm going to take everything that we've learned and I'm going to really help you create your personalized action plan. And we're going to really simplify it. And we're going to go after this thing at the most simplest way. So this way here, you're not overwhelmed, because the last thing that I want you to do is get overwhelmed. If you get overwhelmed, I know that you'll probably do less. So we want to simplify things and be very intentional. So this session is going to take everything that we learned and allow you to start really creating that action plan for you to go out and execute, because not everyone is the same. All right. So that's session 8. And the very last session of the day, like any live event, we want to do a little hanging out, a little networking, a little partying. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to come back on. We're going to have a roundtable discussion. I've got a few people that I'm not going to mention here that are going to be showing up, and we're going to hear from people that are maybe just a little bit further along than you, or maybe people that are a lot further along than you. Also, any speakers that I have on, I'm going to be inviting them back here. So this way here, maybe they can drop in for 15 or 20 minutes, answer any questions. So this will be a way for us to answer any questions, but also hang out for you to trade emails, or maybe, you can link up with someone and maybe create a little mini mastermind, or maybe have someone that you want to reach out to and have an accountability partner. There's a lot of cool things that you can do at a networking event. And this is really about the community. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And that one there is at 6:30 until 7:30 at night. So really, really awesome, and can't wait to do that. So if you guys are interested, like I said, you might want to grab your tickets if you're watching this before September 12th. We're also including a workbook. And in that workbook, we're going to have the schedule, obviously, and we're going to have pages in there for you to take notes for each and every session. All right. So make sure that once you do grab your ticket, that you download the workbook. If you're watching this and it's before Friday, that workbook will be sent out tomorrow to all of our attendees. So this way here, you have time to print it out and then bring it with you to the event. All right. So again, Saturday, September 12th, we are going live all day long. And this is what we're calling Brand Accelerator Live virtual event. And really, I like to call it as a virtual workshop that's going to last the entire day. So again, if you have any questions about this before September 12th and you're on the fence, whatever, let me know. I want to be able to make sure that you get all of those answered, so you can make sure that you're here, so you can benefit from this once a year event. By the way, like I said, this is once a year. We only do the live event once a year. This year we had to do it virtually because of the whole pandemic and all of that, but we are going to be doing it, and we are going to be doing it all day long. So if you're interested in attending this, if you have not grabbed your ticket yet, make sure you head over to baltickets.com. Again, that's baltickets.com. One-day event happening this Saturday. Tickets will be available up until Friday night at midnight Eastern time. Then we're closing ticket sales. And then from there, it's going to be full steam ahead. And the following morning, we are going to be kicking this thing off. So if you want to attend live, you want to be there with us, and whether you want to be there the entire day, or you just want to grab a spot so you can be at one of these sessions, totally fine. We do have a VIP option there as well, that if you want to attend live and get the recordings, all you need to do is grab that VIP option, which again is super, super affordable. And the one positive thing that really came from this is, and I mean this as far as like the pandemic and all of that stuff, is we are taking this virtual, right? So that means that you don't have to book a flight. You don't have to book a room. You don't have to leave your family for 3 days. You basically just need an internet connection and maybe a quiet space so you can be there and participate during each of these sessions. But again, I would really encourage you to join us if you want to really take your brand to the next level. If you want to get rid of distractions and really focus on these areas, I would definitely encourage you to join us. Now, I did receive some questions from people throughout this past week, really about, okay, is this event for me if I sell on Amazon, but I want to basically get external traffic? And the answer is absolutely yes. I would say if you're selling on Amazon and you're not doing these things, you really need to reconsider. One thing in particular, if you have a physical product or products that you sell and you don't have a digital product that could lead them to there, you're missing out. Because a digital product is a great way to, number one, get attention in your market, bring some revenue back into the business without you having to sell a physical product. And then from there, you're able to build a customer list that eventually could buy your physical product. All right. So it's a really good idea to implement this no matter where you are in your business. So that's one question. I also get the question of, okay, Scott, I don't really want to focus on Amazon stuff. I want to talk more about how to build external traffic or my email list or build a digital product. This event is for you, okay? Because there will be very, very little discussion on Amazon. Although last year we did talk a lot about Amazon, but we talked a lot about brand building too. But really the primary focus here is traffic and revenue, right? And the one thing that we talk about a lot, and we'll be talking a lot about it on Saturday, is offers. How do you create more offers in your business? And if you're selling physical products, a way that you would create an offer might be launching another physical product, which requires more capital, takes longer to do. But what if you could create a digital product that you could sell to your market for, let's say, 10 bucks, 20 bucks? And from there, you can start bringing in money a lot quicker, but also you can then lead people to your physical products, right? Like, so if you're not yet thinking about a digital product, you really should be. And during my session alone, I'm going to be breaking down exactly how you can do that and start selling it within 30 days without having to go out there and source a product. All right. And Cassidy, who's going to be teaching exactly how she's done it with a $10 product, by the way, and she's building a massive email list and selling her product and making money in the process. Just a great, great model. So anyway, guys, I wanted to jump on here real quick, run you guys through what we have planned. And again, if you're at all interested, I would encourage you to go to baltickets.com before Friday night, because that's when tickets will be available through. And just choose an option there, whether you want to be there live in person, or maybe you want to be live and then maybe you want the recordings as well. We have two options there for you. And like I said, super, super affordable. I have not ever done anything this inexpensively for this amount of training. So definitely take us up on this offer, and we would love to see you there. I promise you will not regret it. And also, you're probably going to find a couple of bonuses that we got planned that were created, and we're probably going to sell them, but we're going to give them to our attendees as well. So I'm just going to leave it at that. We've got 2 products that we're going to be giving to our attendees as a bonus. So it's going to be pretty sweet. So anyway, guys, if you have any questions, let me know. You can always drop them in the comments here. If you are coming and you're watching this, let me know in the comments as well. Let me know how excited you are. And I really do look forward to seeing all of you there. It'll be a way for us to get together, hang out, build our brands, and really stay laser focused and simplify the process and get stuff done. Or as I like to say, take action. All right, guys. So take care. Take action, and I hope to see you on Saturday. Take care, guys. Bye.